Slain in her sleep. That's how 16-year-old Emma Walker was discovered by her mother, and it was no surprise when the search for her killer led police directly to her obsessed ex-boyfriend. She was a high school cheerleader, and he was a college freshman football star. Emma Walker and William Riley Gaul looked like the perfect couple, but over the course of their 2-year on and off relationship, Riley became possessive and controlling. When Emma broke up with the 18-year-old star athlete for good in November 2016, the situation took a deadly turn. Just 2 nights before her death, Emma received a series of bizarre texts from an unknown number luring her outside, where she found Gaul lying in a ditch, having staged his own kidnapping. The next day, a menacing man disguised in black pounded on her door. All hoaxes meant to scare Emma back into his arms. When they failed, Gaul approached Emma's home in the middle of the night, armed with a 9mm handgun, and fired 2 gunshots through her bedroom wall. The next morning, Emma's mother found the cheerleader murdered in her bed.
Where is your emergency?
I'm just trying to wake up my daughter for school, and she has no pulse.
Gaul was taken in for questioning, but denied any involvement in the shooting.
I hope to God I'm not a suspect in her death.
A day later, detectives recruited 2 of Gaul's friends, Alex McCarty and Noah Walton, to wear body cams and secretly record Gaul attempting to toss their murder weapon into the river. Within hours, Gaul was taken into custody. This year, Gaul was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life behind bars. And joining us now is CrimeOnline.com's Nancy Grace. And Nancy, the defense argued that Gaul was just trying to scare Emma when he shot into the house, but the judge didn't buy it. What made this a slam dunk murder case?
Well, this was no accident at all, Jesse, and the evidence shows that this was a planned event. One thing, he stole his grandfather's gun to effect this. Number 2, he dressed in all black like a ninja that night so he wouldn't be spotted. Number 3, leading up to the shooting, he had texted her over and over and over dozens of times in just 30 minutes leading up to the shooting, and she would not respond. He shoots directly into her home. 2 shots were fired. 1 hit her pillow and 1 hit her head. That's no accident, Jesse.
And Nancy, help us understand Gaul's mindset here. He was possessive, he was controlling, but how does that escalate to murder?
Jesse, there's no way I or any other prosecutor can crawl into the mind of a killer and figure out what's going on in there. But I can tell you this, he was furious. She had broken up with him and this time wouldn't get back. He even said one time, I'm going to see your name in an obituary. It was all about control, Jesse. As she tried to break free from him, he tried to hold on tighter. And finally, if he couldn't have her, nobody would.
And as always, Nancy, thank you so much for joining us.